Hello. Here we are going to combine some like terms. So we're going to simplify each of the algebraic expressions by combining like terms. And it suggests you place a different shape around each set of like terms and pay attention to what operation you are doing to each term. And that means take that sign that's in front of it. You can also use colors, however you want to do it. So in this first one, we have 2x plus 7 plus 5x minus 4. My x terms, I want to make sure that I include the sign that comes with it. So I can think of that as 2x plus 5x, which gives me 7x's. I then have two constant terms. I have a positive 7 and what I can think of as a negative 4, or 7 minus 4, which gives me 3. And it becomes 7x plus 3 because that 3 from the 7 minus 4 was positive. On my next one, I've got a 9y minus 6y. And really, these were already in order for us, weren't they? So I've got a 3 and a negative 8. 3 minus 8 gives me negative 5. So when I finish, I get 3y minus 5. On my next one, we have to make sure that we pay attention to those powers or exponents. So I have 10x squared and I have a negative 7x squared. So 10x squared minus 7x squared gives me 3x squared. Then I've got a 3x and an 11x. So my end expression here looks like that. You're like, but they both have x's. I want to combine them, but you don't. You cannot do that. They are not like terms because of that little exponent right there messing things up, so I cannot combine them. I then have 15x and a negative 12x, so 15x minus 12x. Remember, a negative is the same thing as subtracting a positive. So then I've got 2y minus y. So up here I get 3x, and in here down here I get 1y, which I can write as 1y. But I can also just write it as y, which is the more accepted form. Continuing down here, so just remembering to take that sign of what is in front of it. And you can feel free to pause this video at any time, rewatch parts of it to help you figure out what I'm doing here if you get lost. Once again, cannot combine, don't do it. Cannot combine, don't do it. This does not become 10x. Make sure you are not doing that. This is definitely what we would call foundational skill for going up into algebra next year. Something you've just got to be able to do in your sleep. So you want to get to the point where you are quickly able to move through these. And if you're not as fast as me right now, that's okay. We'll get you there. And in the meantime, make sure you pause that video and try some of these on your own before just writing down answers, because eventually that will catch up with you. I will notice it, and your parents will notice it, and you will notice it on your tests. So don't just write down answers. If you are lost, ask for help. Look for help, because you are to the point where you can do that and advocate for yourselves. Maybe look online. You've got that beautiful Chromebook. Put it to use for powers of good and not evil. Make sure you can do your math homework. So descending order of power there, down to where I don't have any power or variable. And there you have it. You can check your work using this, and I hope it helps.